Check, check, check. Beans, I forgot to change the god dang audio settings. Sound. It might help if I had the headphones turned on. Great at this. Hello? There we go. And microphone. Yeah, there we go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, gang. So, funny story about that. Sorry, it's been so many days without you. Um, Gonna get this. We are still, of course, uh, sorry. Forgive me. Ladies and gentlemen, gays and theys, warriors, poets, elder gods, I am $0 Rants. Welcome to the Cult of the Word. Cult of the Word? Cult of the Rant. You may call me ZD. All of my best friends do. Thank you so much for joining us on this yet another installment of trying to beat the Remedy Connected Universe before the release of Control Resonant. In, uh, we're looking at about 1 month from now, gang. Does anyone know how to turn off the annoying ass, uh, like power and usage statistics that are up in the top right corner, blocking my ammo? It is quite annoying. Okay. Lover's Peak trolley entrance. right? Giant swangin' tree trunk. Yeah, so 1970 is when the eruption happened at Cauldron Lake. I think that is the first information we get about that. um, Next manuscript page is right through here at the trolley entrance, which will
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason. Packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo. Things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
I just realized something annoying. System display. Oh my god, that's better. Okay. I'll leave the settings open, so hopefully I don't forget to change that. Babe, you had night mode, like night light turned on, so everything had this weird orange glow to it. Um, did we just grab a thermos? Check behind it for a thermos. Check behind it for a thermos. Oh, I'm sure we can get back over this. Yeah. Get wrecked, nerd. Just before the entrance with a heart, there's a... What the fuck does this say? Just before the entrance with the heart, there is a map next to it. Check behind it for the thermos. Entrance with the heart. Okay. Oh my god, am I already gonna have to pull up a separate walkthrough? Alright. Alright, dude. Um... Oh, because I typed in the wrong number, like a jackass. Is there photographic evidence of where this is located? Nope. It sure doesn't look like it. Behind the information sign of the Lover's Peak Lookout. Okay, you know what? Maybe we just haven't gotten to it yet, and I'm overthinking it. If I have to play through this chapter again on my own to find it, so be it. I've held us up enough with my bullshit. So very sorry for that. But how's everyone doing, gang? I had a phenomenal weekend, as I didn't do jack shit. I hope everyone had an equally fun weekend of it being very, very uneventful.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. You can see them too? Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move. Why? Because that's the way the story goes.
Yuck, yuck, yuck,
Let's
yuck.
move. I lost my gun back there. Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him. It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper. Come on, Wake! You better keep up. You set him up, and I'll knock him down, Wake.
Yeah, but having a great hey, my wife, Death the Kid, said, oh my god, did you want to hit one? Did you want to hit a shot at any point? Holy shit.
Bring it!
Thought for sure there might be something up there. Or I could just let this nutsack die. Oh my god, I've got a gun. Yeah, do you want to pass it to someone who can hit a shot? Someone who could potentially hit the broadside of a fucking... the broadside of anywhere? Not even... A barn is too small of a target. Yeah, my wife said that it's not true. I had a very great day with Chicken, my daughter. Which is true. I had a fantastic day with my daughter. She even gave me a little smooch. And she does not give her dada smooches. She does not. And she just, I ask her for a smooch. She says, and shakes her head no. So I say, okay.
Give me the gun.
High five. And then she tells me no. And I say, okay. We're trying to teach her bodily autonomy. And, like, the importance of no means no. I will say, it does suck when I've had a really bad day and I just simply want a hug from my kid. And she's like, actually, Dad, you stink like a butt, and I fucking hate you. And I'm like, you know what? That's fair. I do stink like a butt, but that's not very nice of you to say. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Can't shoot, can't open a door. Yeah, waste all your ammo. That's a great idea. Fucking...
Oh, you feeling better now, Wake? All cozy and safe.
Oh my god. I fucking hate this guy. But yeah, we had such a good day that she actually gave me a little smooch. Hey, look, the entrance with a heart. Jesus Christ. She gave me a little smooch, and I went, oh my gosh, thank you. And she gave herself, this little shit gave herself a fucking round of applause. I'm like, okay, dude, alright.
We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Oh my god, you were sitting there that whole time with only one bullet in the fucking gun. You had one round in the fucking gun. You absolute buffoon. Alright, you guys are worthy of my first flare. Christ almighty. But yeah, overall had a really, really nice time. However, that should be how every day goes. So I'm not counting it as like super eventful. That's just like nothing happened, and that's why it was so good. She had a little mini freak out because she really loves her mama and she didn't want her to work. I'm like, I get it. I also really love your mama and wish she didn't have to work, but them's the fucking breaks, kiddo. Take a breather, you know? Oh my god, do they need to be inside of you for you to hit a shot? She's at such a tricky phase, though, so it's a huge win. Yeah, absolutely. Enormous win that we had just like a perfectly normal, what to anybody else might be an average day. So that was really nice. But other than that, I mean, didn't go anywhere, didn't do shit. And it was very nice. But, I mean, this kid's got teeth popping up every goddamn day. Like, how many fucking teeth does this kid really need? She's got like fucking 90 of them at this point, it feels like. Well, I don't know. Ask Death the Kid. She got bit several times.
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Trying to fucking put Oragel on the kid to help her out and just gets absolutely chomped. Could we have a week break? A week's break would be heaven. A week's break from this kid just going fucking ham sandwich on growing teethers and breaking eardrums. I love the kid to death. She's got some fucking pipes. We get her... Yeah, baby safe Oragel. I don't know that... Does that need specified? I don't know. It's baby Oragel. Most assuredly. Yes, LOL. Okay, well, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, she... If we get her training early, she might be the best vocalist on Earth.
Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
The sheer force of this child's screams, not to suck myself off hard enough to sprain a rib or anything, but, I mean, any mere mortal man would have perished already. Just simply been melted from the force of it.
On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign, and nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
Just realized I forgot to do my obligatory Snapchat post. God damn, the fact that we're only on fucking episode 2 of doing this. Yes, that's right. Okay. Ugh. Oh, Christ. So you guys hear that, that new... Well, I suppose he wants us to consider it a song, by MGK, where he just says a bunch of shit from Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm pretty sure he wants us to consider that music, right? You know, everybody's favorite part of Jujutsu Kaisen, when Satoru Gojo says, "I'm going Gojo." Like, apparently Marshall didn't body him hard enough. Let's get into the fucking point. Insert the SpongeBob meme. Fucking how many times we gotta teach you this lesson, old man? Aha. Thermos. Manuscript. Oh, whoops. Okay. I rescind everything that I said about what's his nut. about fucking Fisher Vest Douche Canoe the Third, whatever his goddamn name is. Doesn't matter, he's fucking dead. Second section of the forest. Oh, fuck, I'm pretty sure I can jump there and save some time. Yeah, worst part of this game in particular, the fact that all the enemies will just respawn. They will simply just keep bum rushing you. Okay. There is a world in which we get that without having to fuck around and shoot a bunch of guys first. Okay, got the thermos. Did I see something else blinky blinky over here? No, just this. And of course, manuscript. Oh, this is where the rifle's at. We'll get in a safe spot.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I
Cheers.
was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
Great.
Sarah didn't care about the legal threats Wake's agent had made. She let Wake go without argument, because there was something about him she couldn't quite put her finger on, something that reminded her of her father. She didn't think Wake would hurt his wife. Then she thought about the way he waded into Hartman, that hair-trigger rage flaring up without warning.
Whoops, whoops. Okay. Oh, that was the other really good time I had with her. What was that? Was that Saturday? No. Maybe? I don't know. Whatever day it was. I was giving her dinner. And, you know what? It might have been Saturday. I was giving her dinner, and I took her little, like, step stool thing in the kitchen and unfolded it into its alternative form. And I sat down on it next to her high chair while she was eating, just to, like, it put me at eye level with her. And we were just, like, listening to fucking hits of the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and just rocking out. and then I put on like a dad rock radio station. Like, it wasn't called this, but it might as well have been, and I'm sure that there's probably one already called it, but it should have been called like Dad's Taking the Divorce Well. Uh Turns out, this kid really likes Limp Bizkit, really likes uh fucking, is that 3 Days Grace that sings Animal I Have Become? Uh, she really likes the intro to Last Resort by Papa Roach. And Creed. This kid cannot get enough fucking Creed. Okay, so we're safe till the plane wreck, looks like. But yeah, just like rocking out. I was having a beer. I handed her her water cup, and I taught her cheers. The fucking smile on this kid's face of just like, hey, dad's hanging out, and I'm included, was just, you cannot, if you could bottle that feeling and fucking sell it, you would be a millionaire in an hour. Every fucking, every agonizing moment spent teething or I mean shit, she was like, what, practically a fucking newborn, or no, she was a newborn still when we had that scare where she was like pushing like hospital territory because she just hadn't pissed, and we were like, okay, do we take her to the hospital, what do we do? And then pissed all over our fucking couch, proving that, like, right as the changing pad was angled down into the crack of the couch, proving she has the best comedic timing of anyone I've ever met or will ever meet. Hey, so that's a glitch. It was the day after we got home. Yeah. Hey babe, I don't think this is supposed to be here. Sir, you can't park here. I was wondering, I'm like, I don't remember it being this difficult to walk up these stairs. Yeah, every bit of that. Wait. Wait. Am I gonna be able to get back up here? Nope. Did we already miss the fucking plane wreck? No. Did we miss the plane wreck? Guess we did. I just wasn't paying attention. I don't know. Who's to say? How badly did I fuck up? My guess is pretty bad. Surely there's an area that the devs left in. Yeah, okay. Have we seen a...
I had heard the plane
Yeah,
fall.
okay.
It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Okay. Under the big wing. So how the fuck... I thought there was, like... Does this kill me if I fall? Probably. Notice another smaller wing has fallen. Are we sure about that? We're sure? We're sure. Why? They shouldn't be this difficult, I don't think. Hello? Go on to it, cross it to find the chest. Another smaller wing has fallen. I bet I fucking sequence broke it by going too far. I bet. Brother, if I have to start this whole fucking chapter over for one goddamn supply chest, I might lose my shit. What am I missing here? No? Okay. I thought maybe I had to shoot it. I don't know. Anybody seeing what I'm supposed to be doing here? Past a few broken parts. I mean, surely this isn't what they mean, right? What would this even do? You gonna grab on? Or just be a dick? No, you're just gonna be a dick. Oh my good god. How the fucking shit? Okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh my fucking god. How the fuck? So the thing that I'm seeing is not happening. The thing they're showing is not working. What? You just like go up in this? Hang on. Okay. Okay. But it doesn't. But it doesn't. Okay, this is pissing me the fuck off. Oh my god. This is
What an airhead.
fucking
Jeez,
infuriating.
Mr. Takes a swing at everybody.
Do I already have... Okay, I do.
The logging site was a mess.
Which means I
The
should
large
have the
rear office had been pushed off
signs
the
and
cliff.
shit too.
Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
God damn. Yeah, so the game's not perfect.
This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you.
Wait here.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You write cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy? And his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? Are you high? Have you been drinking?
Wait here.
No, and yes, in that order.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're...
Bless you,
Just be careful with the natives, Al.
fucker.
These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Need to at least stop and pick up some of the supplies. Otherwise, this might suck a little bit.
I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with your spirits every step of the way, Al. Walk through the door now.
Is it for real? No, I have it. It just put it back.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest. I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
So sorry that we've got to do this again. We're gonna try and just fucking hoof it.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming!
Please, help me! Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone? Please,
Hello?
help! Back here. I'm back here.
Oh, textures are texturing.
Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Good boy. Should realistically let that dog out.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
I don't need to be picking up the pages, but if I see one, just to be safe, I guess, because I'm sure I've missed at least one. Excuse me.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on. The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
On nightmare mode, we might actually
Something had torn a man-sized hole in the wall.
rely on that wire.
Obey!
Park Ranger's instructions.
At all times. Fishing!
Rusty, no!
For those
Visitors,
who purchase a park
fishing.
license, never.
You approach closer than 100 yards.
2 bears and wolves. Steady on their closer than
25 yards.
pets must be leashed.
At all times.
Never leave your pet.
Pet unattended.
To remove any
Natural objects.
sorry
murked. Jesus Christ, that guy had that in the fucking chamber, eh? He had that fucking locked, cocked, and ready to rock, dude.
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone.
Come
I mean
on.
it.
Thank you.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Isn't there... Yeah, we're gonna need to find some fucking ammo and fast. Again, it does really help out if you are achievement hunting. Work up our stamina here. This guy is gonna... Oh, tried to just spam it. Didn't work. Get the guy who's gonna bum rush us, and that's pretty much all we need to worry about, I think. Oh my god. Whew. Yeah, that was tough. That was a narrow window. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Cheers. Good God. I don't know how the fuck I did this on Nightmare before. Gonna be a hell of a time trying to do it again and trying to beat this deadline. I might have to do some speedrun strats. I'll have to learn them first, but what better time than the present, you know? To learn a whole new skill. It's the autistic ADHD audacity.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see him. Come on, we gotta move. Because that's the way the story goes.
Yuck, 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 yuck,
Yeah,
yuck.
but
Let's move.
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence.
Me? You're the one fucking letting him hit me after I've already fucking flashlighted him. Brother in Christ, if you don't start hitting shots, I'm gonna start fucking hitting you.
Lover's Peak. Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Hold 'em off, damn it. A little longer. Scare 'em off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little longer. I almost got it. Okay, it's open. Move it or lose it. Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
Bet you I could just restart checkpoint there.
This is it, Wake. Last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Okay.
He's a tank, Wake.
I don't like how liberally you're using the word boy. Do you just know he's said that to a black server before?
You just keep coming. See? Nothing to it.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna. You're gonna give me the manuscript, or you'll be sorry.
Come Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
Yeah, this is close enough.
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Close enough, it doesn't really hurt us to turn around and grab the shit from it. That way we try and, you know, stock ourselves up a little bit. Hello? Thank you. Yeah, it saves us a little bit of time. Oh, I see you sneaky creeping and disappearing. Make sure I switch weapons back. Oh, whoops. Hey, hello.
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry! No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
Hey, so note to self, don't
He had
fucking fall
Alice,
off of that.
And he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
That kind of blows. Okay. For what? The guy that disappears? Okay. Try this again, shall we? Oh, I guess that'll do it, huh? Can you go? Can you do the thing, Alan? Maybe? Really cutting it close there, buckaroo. Who from whence? Jesus Christ. I mean, you really just had that hunger in you, man. Huh?
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Okay, so that didn't happen before. We're all in agreement that that didn't actually happen before, right? Just so I know I'm not crazy. Yeah, let's, look at that. I was like, is that what I need to do? No, it just didn't do the thing that it needed to do. Vis-a-vis the falling down thing. Okay. Halfway up the mill. Find a manuscript page. Yeah, we did that. Okay. Let me find where we're at in this. Okay. Just because I don't feel like dealing with you. Am I in safe territory yet? Fucking course I'm not. Almost fell into the goddamn water. Okay. Let's continue on, shall we? Thank you for going on that little excursion with me. Back to fucking Restart City. Going on down to Do It All the Fuck Again town. No, you can't make that jump. I've tried. Fuck you. Hey, thank you for being in the right place this time. Halfway up, get the manuscript page. We did that. Further up into the granary. Granary? Granary? Yeah. Whoops. Okay, so that hurt. Did try and jump.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the bird started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
Okay. 3 more pages that we can get. Darkness wears her face. Okay. I'm gonna do that without boosting. Darkness wears her face. Ah, yeah, I remember this one. Handle that. We'll take a hunting rifle, sure.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the Taken. No natural path had brought them here.
Sorry about that. Phone was dying. Can you... Alan, can you... Hey, buddy. Thank you. Okay. Oops. Before you go into the campgrounds with the caravans, go to the right. There's a picnic table. No sense dealing with them if I don't have to. Don't really have to outrun them. Ah, yes.
Is a hazardous occupation.
Got plenty of flares. Might as well use them.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Ever actually had to go to a piercer to change your new jewelry? Yeah.
I I still had to reach Barry at the tower, but at
Never
least
get a
he
snug
was out of the
piercing,
woods.
chat. Are you having trouble changing the jewelry? Would you say that the piercing is a little snug? Would you? Hey babe, would you say the piercing's a little snug? Would you, babe? Would you? Would you say it's a little snug? Because of the swelling? Would you say it's snug? Are you ready for it now?
The FBI agent's command froze me in place.
All right. Chat, I'm going to, first of all, thank you so much for joining me. This is not the end of the stream. We're just taking a brief bio break. Gotta run some shit upstairs for the missus, as well as use the facilities. Restock on my beverages. I will be right back. We're beating this fucking episode tonight. That I can promise you. But yeah, I'm gonna play this page. Do that. I'll be right back. Don't touch that dial. Love you. Smooches.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw. When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center,
Was that the one we just got?
the FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it. But it felt all wrong. Call it instinct. His posture, the way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
Okay. Like a bad rash, I have returned. Pretty sure that Nightingale Fires at Wake was the one we were looking for. Thought there was something else in there. Oh. Is it gonna make me check this first?
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus. I had to find the key to the garage.
Everyone say goodnight and I love you to my beautiful wife, who is calling it an evening. Me and chat love you very much, baby.
A machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
Okay. Our next stop. We're driving this car out of the fucking campground. Fucker! God damn it, I promised myself I wasn't gonna be fucking surprised by him. I'm actively shining the light at you, fuck ass. Oh my god, my heart can't fucking take that. Okay, as I was saying, before we got interrupted by the rude ass reindeer over there. Got him, nailed him. Drive the car to the campground, make a right on the main road. Thermos, end of a dead end. Oh, we got plenty of time. His big ass gonna take forever. Matter of fact, I don't even have to pause to read this next part. Past the alarmed car, come across a logging truck. Go right to a cabin for a chest. Unnecessary. Just felt good. Is that the alarmed car? Logging truck. Is there a cabin? Hello, cabin? I'll take a pit stop. Okay, we are going to pause there. Turn left off-road to safety light. Cans are on picnic table and safe zone. Gonna not shoot that with my fucking flare gun like an idiot would do. Cross the small bridge to the motor tunnel entrance. Okay. I've done that. Rest area, side of the road. I think I'm technically in the safe area here. Oh my god. Relentless. You know what? Are you serious? We didn't get that last guy? Literally, who else? Okay. We're at a rest area. Gang, we are at a rest area. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Okay. I see you, my guy. Okay.
There was no misunderstanding. Cauldron Lake was where Alice and I had stayed. But there was no cabin, and no island. I was missing a week. What had happened to me? What had happened to Alice? I had to get her back. I couldn't face life without her.
So the next thing would technically be the Nightmare manuscript page. That one. the only one in episode 2. But seeing as how we're not playing on nightmare mode, okay. Oh, excuse me, sir. Whoa, whoa, hey, there goes the door. Excuse me, sir. Woo. Okay. Oh, I see the appeal now, Jeep people. No doors, you can just hop right out. Is this, did we get this one already? Sure did.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I... could imagine against the dark things I was facing. It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need... a week.
Not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well...
Walk and talk, Alan.
Yes, I get you.
Christ. Dude, I hope nothing bad ever happens to my wife, ever.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Because the sheer severity of my delivery of, "You son of a bitch, where's my wife?" will murder a kidnapper immediately. It will simply annihilate anyone on the receiving end. I might pop that out at the next function that me and my wife attend, just for shits and giggles. Walk into the next room after I was just speaking to her and hit a motherfucker with a, "You son of a bitch, where's my wife?" Working on it, brother. Yeah, I dare you. I dare one of you motherfuckers.
Barry, you can open the door now. They're gone.
Okay, before we do anything of the sort, I don't like that we heard that breathing when we approached the well. What with the lore we get in Alan Wake 2 about wells. The
Hey,
Wutheri
Al,
well.
I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
Oh, that counts as us being inside, huh?
To the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. Previously on Alan...
So, I'm gonna be skipping a lot of cutscenes.
Help you folks?
Name's
Randolph.
This is not our first playthrough on the channel.
Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
Alan Wake wants to know. And I want to know what you guys would like to see after we get through our Remedy marathon we've been doing. So feel free to leave that in the comments. If you're watching on the VOD, feel free to comment that in chat on whatever stream, whenever. Feel free to send that to me via smoke signals or carrier pigeon. Whatever works. Approach me on the street if you can find me. I love you guys so much. I greatly appreciate that I got people that tune in to me regularly. And if that's you, just know that you are loved. And if that's not you, and this is your first time or you only do so sporadically, boy, do I got some shit to say to you. I also love you. Thank you very much for tuning in whenever you can. It really means a lot to me that I got people that come and hang out. But before I get too misty-eyed about all that, I also wanted to mention, if you're watching on YouTube Shorts, YouTube does not allow every creator to alter how the video is made into a short. So you're probably seeing this cropped really fucking weird. Maybe YouTube should roll that feature out to everybody. You would think a little drop-down menu would be no big deal, but, you know, especially with, like, the size of the company, how much money they make, you know, all that. The fact that they barely pay creators anything, there's all that. So you would think it wouldn't be that big of a deal to put, like, 2 interns on making that shit happen. I digress. Maybe it's already out and I just don't know where to look for it. Weirder shit has happened. I've been wrong about much more serious shit than that. And probably will be again. That's the nature of life, big dog. But if you're watching those now and it's cropped weird for you, good news, you can watch the live stream on YouTube on my page, not as a YouTube short. You can watch that shit over on Twitch, and please do. I'm trying to make Twitch partner by the end of this year. If not calendar year, then fiscal year. Whatever happens, happens. Just trying to make it happen, you know? Plugs. I would like to plug. I've still been binging Worlds Beyond Number with Brennan Lee Mulligan, Erika Ishii, Abria Iyengar, and Lou Wilson. And it is fan-fucking-tastic and only getting better. Only getting better, my man. So check that shit out. Go watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine. If you've not seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine, it's one of the best television programs ever created. It's a true work of art. Rest in peace, Captain Holt. We love you. It's fantastic. They tackle a lot of really big issues in very funny, but more importantly, very sincere and like genuine ways. So definitely give that a watch if you haven't. Other than that, all I gotta say to you is you better be hydrating. Call your mother. Be good, behave, be safe. Don't do anything I would do. And if you do, you better name it after me. Love you guys. Smooches.